Hey guys. So today my emotions were kind of all over the place. But for the most part, I think I did a pretty good job. Um, but I went and I did my 10th TMS visit today for my depression. Um, and I talked to Dr. Nada today, and she just was telling me to hang in there and, to be strong and to let certain things go, which I agree with her 100%. Um, but, um, what a lot of people don't understand about my trauma is, and it's funny because I was actually telling my husband that, for people that don't know, when I was little, I had a family member who had molested me and hurt me for a long period of time. And um, I didn't say anything for years. I actually just recently said something, probably like a week ago. But anyway, so when it happened to me when I was little, um, I had a path, and it was either to be angry and resentful of everything, or um, I could do what I did, which was immediately after um, I went to bed, and I actually thanked God, and I was happy, which my husband was actually baffled when I said that. Um, and I was happy because um, at that moment I understood that I was put on this earth to protect my sister, who had just left the room with my brother. And had it not been me, it would have been her. And it was so clear to me that all those times that certain things happened to me, had it not been me, it would have been her. And so every time that had happened, um, I think that was just my coping mechanism. And so I think that's why a lot of people had no idea. And that's how I just kind of stayed happy. And I don't know. And so now that reality's kind of finally setting in, that everybody that I care about knows, and the feeling of happiness has been replaced with disgust, anger, and just several other things. And I'm really thankful that these emotions are kind of flooding in now instead of when I was a child, because I can't even imagine feeling the way that I feel right now then, because that's truly how I felt. I was so proud. I don't know. It's just a lot easier. It's a lot easier said than done, I think. But I am trying. I think it's just really difficult to process everything and not be able to process it at the same time. And it's really hard to explain it unless you've been through it. Yeah, I guess it's all the only way. Unless you've been really depressed, like, and not been able to show it, like, because of work or around your children, your kids, or around your spouse, or whomever, like your loved ones. Like, that's the only way you would understand how it feels like. And just finding out, like, so many new things all at the same time is a little overwhelming at the same time. Sometimes. But I'm trying. And I'm also really thankful for the people that have come into my life. I'm thankful for my parents, both of them. Oh, I'm really thankful for both of them. Like, they made my life so much better. And I'm thankful for my sister. She made my life a lot better too, and my brother. So I was lucky I had a really good family. So I'm just grateful that I had it better than a lot of other people that were in my situation. So I could have had it a lot worse. So, like, sometimes I'm like, why do I even feel this way? And it could have been a lot worse. So I'm grateful for that. But, oops, sorry about that. On a good note, today, my husband and I had gotten into an argument, and he had said something that really hurt my feelings. And normally I would either do one of two things. I'd shut down and just say nothing and go to bed and stay upset, or I would either text him something and project how I was feeling onto him, or how I was feeling back onto him, or I would just go down and project back onto him, but which I almost did. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I had my phone out and I was like gearing up to do it, and then like I stopped myself, and as I was doing it, I just kind of like had like a vision, I guess. And I was like, he's my best friend. And so I just had like just all the memories of us being best friends. And I was just like, I asked myself, like, is this how I want to treat my best friend? And then I had remembered, like, I don't think he realizes what kind of a day I had today. And that he just really hurt my feelings right now. And so instead of projecting, I chose to go downstairs, and I went up to him and I was like, hey. And he looked up at me and he geared up, and I think he was ready to get on the defense. And I was like, you really hurt my feelings earlier. And I could see his brain winding up to like repeat what he said, because you could tell he kind of meant it. And before he got the chance, I just calmly was like, before you say anything, I had a really long day, and just so you know, like, I'm trying really hard to get better mentally, and like, do you really think what you said is what I need to hear to get better? And I think when I said that, it kind of clicked for him. And he was like, no, you don't need to hear that, actually. I'm really sorry. And he apologized. And so I kind of realized that something I've never been with my husband is vulnerable with my feelings. So I think it's something I need to be more of, instead of projecting my feelings when they get hurt. So that way he can be more aware of it, and maybe he can also start to see me the same way too, because sometimes it takes someone to break a cycle and lead by example. So I'm hoping maybe over time, with him seeing me get better, he'll be the same too, because I'm noticing a lot of changes in him for the better so far, with me getting better. So it's been really nice. So yeah, but I've been doing a lot better. TMS has been helping me a lot, so I'm grateful for Dr. Nada. So yeah, thank you for everyone who's been watching.